Hello, 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 and welcome back to March May's Midlife Dolly Crisis. And today is December the 1st, which means only one thing. Yes, it's Charlene Tilton's birthday. Charlene Tilton, you might remember, played Lucy Ewing on the show Dallas. So, Charlene, if you're watching, big birthday wishes to you. Also, coincidentally, the 1st of December means that we get to open an Advent Calendar. Now, if you watched the last video, which was part 2 of the vintage haul that I did, you will have seen this. This is seamless, isn't it? Here we go. So this is the calendar that I got, and I did actually get this from Vinted. This was £10, which is quite a steal. Now, I did check, and this calendar is not that readily available anymore on a lot of the Amazons. The UK one, it was still on there, but it was, I think it was like £37 or something bizarre. So, yeah, I kind of guess that this is kind of the end of the run for this. This calendar was out in 2023, and this is kind of like a regular Barbie calendar in that it comes with a regular doll and loads of kind of clothes and accessories. They have got other Advent calendars out. I think they've still got a few colour reveal dolls, ones that they've had for a few years. And the Dreamtopia Barbie one, which seems to be the main one a lot of the time, that is still kind of readily available. But yeah, this one unfortunately is now out of stock. I think that means that next year we will get another of the regular Barbie ones. So the first year that I did one of these, which was 2021, there was a regular Barbie release, Advent Calendar. There then was not one the following year, and then this one came out last year. So I'm guessing they do it every other year. I don't know. It's kind of weird this year because they also haven't released any sort of the gimmicky ones. So they have released in the past colour reveal ones, and also last year a cutie reveal one, which I did open. But they haven't released any of those. So I don't know if they're just having a slow year on Advent calendars or what. When we first got sort of promo images of this calendar, obviously 2 years ago now, there was a bit of excitement. Only because the Barbie that came with this was not the typical Millie-faced, blonde-hair, blue-eyed Barbie. She does have a darker skin tone. She's also a brunette. And generally it was sort of, this is kind of nice. It's nice that we're getting a bit more diversity. It's not just another Millie-faced Barbie. However, I have been warned the quality of the doll is not amazing, unfortunately. The dolls that come with these are very kind of standard. They're almost like a fashionista in that they don't have a lot of articulation, unfortunately. But look, she is number one. So we're going to get her out and we're going to have a proper look at her. And then we kind of judge for ourselves what we think. But my hopes aren't high for any of it, really. But yeah, it's not particularly high for this. But look, let's see what we think. So here we go. So this is the front of our Advent calendar. The doll is over there on the left-hand side in a panel. She's got sort of like a plastic bit over her window, but you can see the doll at least. Obviously, the other bits you can't see because it is an Advent calendar, so every day is a surprise. There are, of course, clues galore all over the front of it about what you might get. And if I turn this over to the back, there we go. It's kind of the same image, actually, isn't it? It's the same image, but without the windows. Now, there was actually another piece which sort of slotted in this bit here, which I have removed. And that basically showed you everything you actually get. So I did actually remove that because I thought, you know, it should be a surprise for us all. We don't want to know what we're getting, although, to be honest, they didn't even need that because most of the stuff that you actually see her wearing is probably what we're going to be getting anyway. So, without further ado, let's open the first window. Now, it's been a few years since I had this particular kind of calendar, and for what I remember, it was actually a lot harder to get these open than some of the other ones. Particularly the first window, because it is going to be a bit bigger than normal. Yeah, I'm not really sure what you're going to see at this point. Probably just the back of my arm. Yeah, the cardboard is actually quite stiff. Look, so I don't ruin it, I'm going to pause for 1 second. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully you can see her okay. So she was sort of in that section. She had a rubber band around her waist, which had to be cut. She also had it around her feet, which again had to be cut. I presume that was everything, but unfortunately there was also the Kimble tag on the back of her head. So I had to kind of pull the doll out and then remove the Kimble tag after doing that. I have to be honest, I'm actually not that upset about the doll. There is obviously, you know, there is pixelation there, if I can bring it up to the camera. You can see the shine, it doesn't look great. I don't think it's actually as bad as I imagined it was actually going to be, because I had been warned beforehand. But yeah, I mean, kind of knowing there's pixelation and then not knowing and opening it, I suppose it does take some of the disappointment away. The hair feels not so bad, but I am going to remove the rubber bands now and see what that is like. Okay, so the rubber bands are free. The hair does have a kind of a coarse texture to it, so I know that it's not the nice stuff. But the colour is nice. The colour is quite a nice sort of dark chestnut colour. It would have been nice if the hair had been longer, I think, as well. And it's kind of got that whole weird jaggedy thing that they seem to always do here, where it's kind of shorter on the top bit than it is kind of on the bottom bit. Also, it's got the kind of the dent where the rubber band has been. So yeah, like I say, it was kind of what I was expecting. It's actually a bit better. It's weird that the body itself actually feels a little bit cheaper. I don't know. How can it feel cheaper than a fashionista when it is literally the same body? I mean, look, she's got articulation as they do. So she's got the whole tilty head thing, which is at least something. She's got nothing in the body itself. The arms will come out and then go up and down. And then the legs will literally just move here at the hip. They'll go backwards and they'll go forwards. And that is it, really. That is it. So another aspect we should discuss is this swimsuit that she's wearing. I actually really like it. It's quite a nice piece. It's sort of pink with silver, sort of metallic waves running through it. I don't know if it's meant to be kind of like an animal print. Maybe it's meant to be like a zebra or something like that. But I do actually quite like it. I like the fact that it's sort of glittery, and I think kids will appreciate that as well. If we look on the back, it's got Velcro. So you'll just remove it like that. But yeah, I think as a piece, I do quite like it. There's no raw edges either. Everything is sort of sewn up nicely at the hems and the seams and stuff like that. So there's no issue with that. So the sort of the deep purpley pink and the silver actually also go really nicely with her skin tone as well, which is also another bonus. So, what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know also if you're doing any advent calendars this year, and I will try and put a list in my description box. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And listen, just so that I know you've watched it and I know you're safe and happy, will you please just give it a thumbs up even if you didn't enjoy the actual video, just so I know you're there. Also, please feel free to share this with anyone who enjoys advent calendars and dolls and, you know, the combination of the two. And I will see you tomorrow when we will be unboxing window number 2. So until then, take care. Bye.